Did you capture the lesson? Good morning. Good morning to each and every one of you. How y'all doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? I love y'all, man. I thank you guys. I am better because of you. And I hope you feel the same way. I can truly say I'm better because of each and every one of you. You've helped me to become better. I'm eternally grateful. I often say, Miss Jocelyn, you've heard me say it before, I'm surrounded by some of the best people on the planet. And that's no joke, man. When you can appreciate the fact that, there are so many people in the world and then God blesses you with the best people, whew, that's good stuff right there. Miss Jocelyn, this statement right here, I know you've heard me say it before. Maria, you've heard me say it before. Coach Deborah, you've heard me say it before. But this right here, man, I'm going to go to my grave with this one right here. This is a Ricardo Miller original, and that is, someone is assigned to help you. Boy, oh Lord. John Wells, when I say someone is assigned to help you, we are not alone, people. And if you are alone, I've said it before, I'll say it again, you're doing life wrong. And what I mean alone, if you say, I don't have no friends, nobody ever done anything for me, I'm alone. No, man, you can't be. There's 8 billion people on the planet. 8 billion people on the planet. Somebody wants to help you. Somebody's called to help you. Now, the question is, are you open for help? Hello. Are you open for help? There are some people, Miss Johnson, some people aren't open for help. Some people are not open for help. So everybody needs to write it down. Keep that somewhere. Someone is assigned to help me. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, Miss Linda. Someone is assigned to help me, and I'm also assigned to help someone. A lot of people have a tendency of pushing me to that one. I like helping people. I like helping people. Well, the question is, do you like people helping you? It is possible for you to be a giver and not a receiver. Some people, how many of y'all know this is the truth? Some people have a difficulty receiving. Some people have a difficulty receiving. So someone is assigned to help you, or someone is assigned to help me, and I'm also assigned to help someone. That's beautiful right there. That's strong. So this morning I'm teaching, I'm going back on this whole subject matter. Megs, you got to get a look for the lesson. Look for the lesson. John Wells, it was just thinking about this topic that just literally made me shift some things around. Okay? Today I want to focus on reflecting on life's lessons, reflecting on life's lesson. If you are not taking the time to reflect, if you are not taking the time to reflect, what did I learn? Hello, that's a question, y'all. What did I learn? What did I learn? Taking time to reflect, reflecting on life's lessons. I want to talk about 3 things: insights, growth, and gratitude. I want you to know, listen, man, your past didn't just happen. Your past is a degree. Your past is a classroom. Your past is loaded with value. Ooh. If you could just understand that your past is loaded with value. And some of it, we're going to talk more about this tomorrow. Some of it is the past of your parents' past. Some of it is past as your community past. Some of it is past culturally past. You just got to look back and reflect on life's lesson and ask yourself, what should I have learned from the past? What should I have learned? Life, I saw this quote, it says, life is a journey, and the lessons we learn along the way shapes who we become. Life is a journey, and the lessons we learn along the way shapes who we become. Say this with me. I'm a lifelong learner. Say that with me. Come on. I'm a lifelong learner. Boy, when you can capture that in your heart, when you can capture that in your spirit, I'm a lifelong learner. Then when you start leaning into the fact that you're a lifelong learner, guess what's going to come with that? Guess what's going to come with that? You are going to become better with age. You are going to come better with age. Miss Cynthia, you just celebrated a birthday. You got to tell yourself this next year is going to be a better year. You know, Miss Jocelyn, this next year is going to be a better year. And it's, you know, and it starts from this day is going to be a better day. Then this week is going to be a better week. And this month is going to be a better month. This year is going to be a better year. This season, I found that this next decade is going to be my best decade. Don't walk into a new decade without a plan to crush it. You walk into a new decade with the plan, I'm going to crush this decade. I'm going to crush this year. I'm going to crush this month. I'm going to crush this week. I'm going to crush today. I'm going for it. I'm going to give myself a chance to shine to the brightest so God could be glorified. So I want you to really think about this whole subject matter and start thinking, reflecting on life's journey, okay? 3 things I want you to think about. I want you to think about insights, okay? Insights. Number 1, insights, okay? What deeper understanding or perspective have you gained from your experiences? Okay? Let me say it again. Number 1, insights, okay? What deeper understanding or perspective have you gained from each experience? Each experience should have taught you something. Each experience, insight. I'm wiser because of it. How many of you could say that? I am wiser because of it. Woo! Look for insight into yourself, others, and the world around you. Look for insight in yourself, others, and the world. Why did I do that? Why did they do that? Why is our world the way it is? Oh, let me tell you, when you start going there, okay, when you start going there, you start shifting. And let me tell you something, when you start shifting, you start becoming uncomfortable. Somebody said, well, you know, things haven't changed for me in a long time. It's probably because you hadn't taken deeper inventory. You haven't looked a little bit in what you have been doing and realizing the lesson that would have you to change some things. You shouldn't be doing the same thing all the time because you've been doing it all the time. You've got to ask yourself, how's that been working for me? Right? Let's write this question now. How is this working for me? How is this working for me? That revelation, Father, in the name of Jesus, help us all to not be afraid to ask that question. Help us all to identify the answers. Help us all not to hold back on discovering the truth that's behind that question. How is this working for me? How's this working for me? If you are not asking yourself that question frequently, you could be falling behind or you could eventually be losing. I don't know about you, but it is not the will of God for you to lose. Okay? And you don't want to just keep going through the motions. So insight is number 1. Number 2 is growth. Number 2 is growth. Reflecting on life's lesson gives opportunity for growth. Number 2 is growth. When you reflect on how each experience has contributed to your personal growth and development, oh man, you're going to come up. I'm coming up because I've been reflecting. I'm coming up because I've gained a deeper level of insight, Minister Carol Crockett. I'm coming up because I am embracing the growth opportunity because of the reflection that I continue to allow myself to have from different experiences. Don't allow yourself to have gone through the experience without coming out of it having gotten better. Sha-ta-ta-ta-ta. Woo! Don't allow yourself to have gone through the experience without having come out getting better. Growth. Growth is my second key this morning. The question is, did you learn from it? Did you learn from it? And if you haven't learned from it, chances are you could find yourself repeating it. Oh, Miller, don't say that. That was painful. That was painful. Well, this week I'm going to disrupt some things, man. I'm going to shake up some stuff because some of us, we've had the experiences of a lifetime. Oh, the stuff we've experienced, but oh, how we have not learned our lesson. Ooh, how we have not grown. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord. It is possible, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible to have an experience and not get the lesson from the experience. It is possible to have experiences and not get the lesson from the experiences. May the Lord help us all. Every day is a classroom. And the question is, what lesson did you extract from it? Now, you know what I've discovered, Minister Carol? A lot of us, we're lazy, boy. We're lazy. I'm lazy sometimes. I'm having to fight me. That's the reason why I coined the statement, it's me versus me on this effective living journey. Somebody needs to write that down. It's me versus me on this effective living journey. Somebody told me they left my group because I said, man, I felt bad after I started listening to you. I say you started feeling convicted when you started listening to me, and you didn't want to be convicted. No, you what? Well, I left feeling bad after listening to you. No. You left feeling convicted after listening to me. And some people don't want to be convicted. They want to keep living the way they keep living, and then they want to have these long prayers talking about, God, I need a change. I need something in my life to break. It ain't nothing in your life is going to break until you confront what you need to confront. Some things need to be confronted. Glory to God. Come on, say that with me. Some stuff needs to be confronted. And that's the reason why you haven't grown. You've had the experience, but you haven't gotten the lesson out of the experience. And your shift is going to happen when you learn to extract what you're supposed to get out of the lesson. Every day is a classroom. Every day is a classroom. And the question is, are you walking into the classroom with the openness of being a student? I'm a student. That's why I told you earlier to establish this statement. I'm a lifelong learner. I'm always getting stuck in traffic. I'm always living paycheck to paycheck. People are always taking advantage of me. I can't win for losing. I just feel like people always do this to me, and I feel like I can't win, and I feel like Jesus Christ. It's a classroom, and you have opportunities to grow and learn and become. But if you keep talking the way you're talking and not paying attention to the insights that you should be gaining while looking at what you've gone through and identifying the growth opportunities, there are growth opportunities built within every day. Let me say that again. There are growth opportunities built within every day. Well, I stopped growing a long time ago. Sad for you. People who say things like that don't like people like me. People who say things like that don't like people like me, because I'm going to push, challenge, and encourage you for better. I don't have no side story to tell. It's not that life is easy for me. I've discovered some principles. One of those principles is insight. What deeper understanding or perception or perceptiveness that you've gained because of what you've gone through. Growth opportunities are delivered to us every day. How did you embark on those? And last but not least, this right here is the kicker, and I'm done. This right here is the kicker. Gratitude. Number 3, y'all. Gratitude. Gratitude. Write that down. Gratitude. Gratitude. Acknowledging the positive aspect of each experience. Somebody said, oh, my life has been a mess. No, your life has been a blessed life. No, my life has been a mess. No. Your life has been a blessed life. How could you say my life has been a blessed life? You know what I've gone through, Miller? You know what I've gone through? No, I know what you've survived. I don't know. I'm not focusing on what you went through. I'm focusing on what you thrived through. Hello. I'm focusing on what you surpassed. I'm focusing on what you overcame. I'm focusing on what you can rejoice in, knowing that it did not take you out. You're not dealing with depression today because you fought it correctly. You're not homeless because you fought it correctly. You are not alone because you fought it correctly. You continue to thrive because you fought it correctly. You came to class and you showed up and you took the lesson from the experience. And when you took the lesson from the experience, oh my God, you grew for it. Not only did you grow, you gain a greater appreciation for life. Gratitude, ladies and gentlemen, gratitude. The question is, are you appreciative of what you've overcome? When you start to think about the fact that you've overcome some stuff, you will start to really lean in on each day on just different. Thank God the car started. Thank God the light is still on in the house. Thank God the rent or the mortgage is paid up. Thank God I don't know anybody anything but to love them. Thank God my credit score is going up. Thank God I am healed. Thank God I am no longer sick. Thank God I have not been sick. Thank God I can see. Thank God I can hear. Thank God I got some people I can call in an event of an emergency. I am grateful. I am so appreciative of what I have come through, that God has brought me to be able to look back and say, I got the lesson, Lord. I got the lesson. I got the lesson. Insight, ladies and gentlemen, growth, ladies and gentlemen, gratitude, ladies and gentlemen, all of those come along the way when you start reflecting correctly. When you start reflecting correctly, you are responsible for, watch this, developing a healthy perspective. Let me say it again. You are responsible for developing a healthy perspective. If you're seeing things wrong, most of what you will continue to experience will be wrong. That's why how you see things matters. How you see things matter. So some of us, we need to say, Lord, touch my sight. Give me insight. Allow me to capture vision. Let me see through your eyes, because I don't want to live life without capturing the lesson that I was supposed to get through the experiences that I've had. Somebody said, I went through some stuff, Brady. I went through my share of stuff. The question I've asked is, did you learn the lesson through the stuff you've gone through? And people, once again, they don't do me well. They don't tolerate me well when I'm trying to challenge them to become better. Some people just want to stay muddling in the muck. They just want to stick with their side story. Well, I'm not a good friend to somebody who want to stick with their side story. I understand that all of us have some story that's connected to us that we can lean into and testify of, because it wasn't right, it didn't go well, and it was hard. And I'm telling you, you should share those. I love a good story. I share mine all the time, but I don't live there. I don't use it as a crutch. I'm an overcomer. I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor. And that's what you should declare today. Let me tell you something. Don't miss tomorrow, because the question I'm asking this week is, did you learn the lesson? Or think about it. Think about our subject. Look for the lesson in every experience you've had. up to this point. Boy, it'll change your life forever. God bless you. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.